Hello everyone, Simon here. We're playing Psychonauts, and we are inside the something asylum, thorny tower asylum or something. And we're going to go into Fred's brain right now. All right, let's go straight in. Oh, actually, let me talk to this guy first.
Greetings, Dr. Loboto. Up to the secret laboratory then, is it? One moment. You're not Dr. Loboto. My eyes may be half gone, but I would recognize the mad doctor anywhere. He's got that stone-cold face a man doesn't easily forget. He wears a beastly smock, covered in thick straps like an electric chair. And in the place where his hand should be, there's nothing but a gleaming metal claw. So if I'm not mistaken, you're not Dr. Loboto. You don't pay my salary, so kindly back away from my elevator and die. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you want a court-martial too?
So he tells you what you need to do next. Basically, we need to get his face, his cloak, and his claw. And if you remember, we did pick up Gloria's trophy. So that's what you're supposed to be doing. So another adventure game puzzle, right?
General?
Alright, so we're gonna go into Fred's mind. Go. Slap it in the face.
Sacre bleu! I have been hit!
Alright, so here they are. I mean, these worlds are so interesting. In a way, they're almost too clever because, like, I'll admit that the first time I played the game, I just couldn't really understand some of these things. Like, it takes a while for you to figure out what's going on. Like, the game is almost too clever. It's kind of crazy. Telekinesis, I believe, is what I want.
Can't get a good grip. Can't get a good grip.
Okay, I thought you just telekinesis that. There's a thing there that we should get, but it's on fire, right? Why would...
Can't get a good grip.
Okay, apparently you don't shoot it neither. What would you use to get that thing? More fire? We just put it... Okay. We set the log on fire, but it's still on fire. Crap. Do I do it again? It's still on fire. That's... I don't know what happened there, but okay. I set the log on fire, and then it exploded, and then it's still on fire. So yeah, like... The ideas are so interesting, but they're also kind of complicated. So this one, so here they are, they're playing this game here. Right, and we'll talk to them and they'll explain it. Do I just walk into it?
Watch it.
No, you don't just walk into it. It can't be this, right? No, you can't. You don't grab it with that. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna. Oops, wrong button. We're not gonna worry about it. Let's talk to these two guys.
Who's winning?
Nobody's winning! Want to know who's losing? The Bonaparte family name! Look, I forfeit, okay? You win. Napoleon Bonaparte wins again.
Is that the real Napoleon Bonaparte? I mean the imaginary real Napoleon Bonaparte?
Yeah, I'm actually related to him. Can you believe it? Shut up! Stop telling people that shameful fact. I don't even want to be here. But when this sad excuse for a Bonaparte lost a simple game of war to a feeble-minded invalid, I just could not take it anymore. I was forced to take control, and I will stay in control until I beat the love of victory into this degenerate swine who dares to call himself a Bonaparte.
No, really, great-great-great-grandpa Napoleon, I do love victory, like
A ton. I love it so much. You can go now, I swear. Your move.
Right. Did that bag tag just appear out of nowhere? Why did that just appear out of nowhere? Wait a minute. Actually, now that we've gotten rid of the log, maybe after the log with telekinesis. Not that one.
Can't get a good grip.
Apparently no. I don't. Are we supposed to be able to get that? That's so weird. Okay, well, let's go into the. There's a ladder here. So you can go into their board game. Crazy.
What's this? My lazy opponent is actually trying to win? He has sent in reinforcements. Well, well. Then let the game truly begin. Send in my best soldier. You! Destroy that bridge! For France!
For France! I hate your stupid bridge. This is how much I hate you. Ha ha! Suck on that bridge! Ah, yes. Now I shall go torment this poor peasant over here. Ha ha!
Oh man, now look. The bridge is broken and I can't move my pieces past it anymore. I quit. Napoleon, you win.
No, we don't forfeit. We're gonna beat you, Mr. Genetic Memory of Napoleon Bonaparte.
Haha! I like your je ne sais quoi, your joie de vivre. Maybe you will teach my long-legged nincompoop a lesson, eh? Alors.
Right. So now we're in the board game. Let me grab the figments when I can. So if we look up, they should be up there still. We can't see them from here. Recruit a peasant. So there's like a multi-part puzzle with this. Let me just run around and grab the things. There's a giant pair of glasses in here. Wow. Oh, you break it. Oops. I broke someone's glasses. And cheese. Alright, so there's the ladder. What else do we have? I think that's all the figments from here, I think. Alright, so now we have to go and figure out how to beat Napoleon, right? So let's go to these exclamation points. And then you shift scale, look at that. And then you shift scale. And now we're down here. I don't know how you beat these guys. Wait. Oh, wait, I know. We are going to oh, how do you have it? Wrong button. I'm gonna telekinesis him into the water. No, telekinesis him. Wait a minute, he doesn't die? Oh, he dies. Alright, good. Alright, well that's one way to take care of them. So we switched scales again, so we were at the board game scale and now we are inside the board game. Like it's so... Like there's 3 different scales and you can shift between them. Crazy, right? Like the ideas behind all of these levels are so interesting. Almost like too interesting because you can't figure them out. Or you can, but you know, they're very complicated. Let me just run around a bit, try and grab some figments. Make sure we find all the loot before we start solving any of the puzzles. Look at this. Look at this, amazing. Also, really big. This place is massive, look at it. Alright, let's see if we can find the stuff And then this part, check this out. Alright, let me just come over here. Oh, what's this? Not this part, the other part. Hold on, let me just grab this stuff first.
Got it.
I don't remember this at all. Although this is kind of late in the game, maybe I just don't remember it. I might not have ever found this bag before in any of the previous playthroughs anyway. Alright, we freed the bag from the dungeon. Check this out. And there they are! There they are, inside that room, playing the board game, but we are in the board game. What is recursion? It's like, they're just all these wacky ideas in this game. It's amazing. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything on the very edges of the board. I'm just gonna walk around the outside, I think, and then we'll move in concentric circles until we pick up all the stuff. So I'm just gonna check the backside of the level. There's a door there. Well, I mean, we're here, so might as well pick this up. And we will avoid the enemies for now. So at this scale, the water is dangerous, because we will drown in it. So we're gonna avoid the water. And try to move up. The camera, I'm not a fan of the camera. The way the camera pulls back. Like, I tried to look up and the camera just pulls it back automatically. Not a huge fan of that. Alright. I know I'm doing the boring stuff. I have a tendency to do that, don't I? I just walk into a game and just do all the boring stuff first. But we are gonna grab the figments. I do wanna... I mean, we've done pretty well so far. I wanna see how far I can get, how close to 100% I can get without looking at the walkthrough. And we're doing quite well. We're missing like 2 figments so far, I think, out of the entire game. The 1812 Overture is playing. If you know your history, you'll know that that was the time when Napoleon tried to invade Russia and got caught in the Russian winter at the gates of Moscow, and they lost because they were not prepared for the Russian winter. Seems to happen a lot when people try to invade Russia. So I guess they're indicating to us that Napoleon will lose eventually. I don't know if there's some sensors in there. Ah. What the? I was doing that. Oh crap, you gotta be... What? Who? Somebody else shot me, I don't know. Let's chuck him over there. Who else is shooting at me? There? Can I... Do they die when you... No, alright. Walls don't kill them. Let me continue to chuck this guy around. Cobweb duster. Back to this. No, get the cobweb. Get the cobweb. Stop trying to get the cobweb. Alright, good. There's a lot of little buildings in this level, and we might end up missing some of these things. That wasn't right. Wait a minute. What are you supposed to do here? You... wait a minute. Oh, up there? Okay. And then this way. There's also figments back there.
I need the purse tag here.
Alright, we'll try and remember. How do I get there? To remember the purse is in here. Wait a minute. Are you really? And of course you can't do that. Can I just come up here? Why can't I get up here? Hold on. This seems like I should be able to grab on. Oh well, that's kind of close. Alright, so then I can come over here. So I think I've gotten everything in there, right? Grab that. That's not a thing I can climb. Probably climb up here. Nope, no I can't. Alright, we'll come back to this. We will come back to this stuff. In the meantime, let's see if we can collect all the figments. What was the bag? Was it this one? Purse tag, I think it was, wasn't it? Let me come up here and then we'll go back to get the purse. Alright, that's good. If you're wondering, those cork things are how you get back to a larger size. You jump on them and they bounce you up and you're bigger again. It's not obvious, so you kind of have to know what you're doing. It's another one of these things that makes sense after you understand them, which happens a lot in this game. Did I get everything? Yeah, okay. So I think that was the purse up here, right? Let me come back this way. And we can shortcut this, I think. Like if I just jump up here and don't, you know, there you go. Alright, another bag. I'm being so thorough. I'm just completely ignoring the actual game and getting all the collectibles right now. Alright, so there's those things. Have we seen all this stuff? I'm still gonna go around the outside. Okay, so we started back there. We've gone around the entire outside. Almost. So we started here with this building. And there are figments above us too. So if I just come up here. Not sure how this helps. Not sure how this bouncy thing helps me. Oh, I can fly on this, can't I? Hold on, let me hold shift. Is there stuff up there? Can't really tell. Right, let's try and get these figments. And I fail. Really? Hold on. Alright, well I guess we need to do it while we are going up and not hovering. Alright, let's grab these figments. Don't do that. I'm not doing this right somehow. Hold on. So we want to... Oh, stop rolling, please. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, how do you... Wait a minute. I'm doing that right, aren't I? Why can't I... Maybe that's a trick. Maybe you're not supposed to do that. Maybe you're supposed to come up here. And then come up here. Alright, well, I'm up here now. Not that it helps much. So maybe we should be like here. And then we glide... Nope. Nope. That was... Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. Why can't I get these figments? That's not it though.